Wait for it. Wait for it. Hold on. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I have to do it.
Music has been part of our lives since the beginning of time. Music transmits us feelings that emerge with the simple melodies and also when it is verbalized. These musicians will take us to be part of their paths and stories.
I was 4 years old and I felt a connection. My parents had a giant Elvis collection of records. And when I was 4 years old, I used to put the vinyl on of the '68 comeback special. And I had a tennis racket and I'd get up on the mantelpiece like it was a stage and I'd perform like Elvis, and I had all the words memorized of the album, and I'd act like how he did, where he tells the story if he could only shake his finger, they were going to arrest him if he moved too much. And at 4 and 5, I had this dialogue memorized.
Yeah, my father used to be like very into music. He used to be that kind of guy who had like a lot of records, a lot of vinyls. And yeah, actually there was a lot of electronic music there. Maybe more like retro style, like, I don't know, maybe Aphex Twin, maybe house, or maybe Tears for Fears, I think it's called.
The melodies and lyrics in the songs transport us to what we think we forget. There are songs that mark your life and portray unforgettable moments.
I think that is Show Me the Way by Peter Frampton. This song was one of my favorite of my grandma, and I remember that she played on guitar, and also she liked to sing it. And when she passed away on 2015, I remember that I was there, so sad, missing her so much. And I remember this song and put it on my cell phone and listen to it. More than that, giving me this sad feeling or these sad memories, it bring me a comfort that I never felt before.
I remember the first time I heard Fade to Black by Metallica was when I fell in love of this style. Fade to Black marked a before and after in music. Its powerful riff, dark short,
At least for me, for a happy memory is Twist and Shout by the Beatles. Because my grandpa, he really liked that song, so whenever he was cooking food for like a barbecue, like family barbecue, he would put that song. And that's one of my first memories, just walking through the backyard, carrying a plate of food to the table, trying not to drop it, and this song comes by, dan 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 dan.
Even when you forget everything, it has been proven that if you listen to whatever your music you like, memories emerge and appear. How did this path begin?
I was 5 years old when Elvis died, and I remember being in the back seat of the car when it came on the radio and they told us that he had died. And the song that I heard next wasn't Elvis. It was the song that I gravitated to as a young child, Rhinestone Cowboy, yes, by Clint Dim.
I was on vacation on one of my cousins' place, and there was this game called Just Dance for, I think, Nintendo Wii, and there was this song called Rock and Roll by Skrillex, I remember, and I was like, yo, that's sick, what the fuck did I just heard, And yeah, I think I got into that because of, I think that was the first time I was like, yo, this sounds sick, let's just listen it a lot of times,
Playing a musical instrument has been shown to increase cognitive ability through enhanced neuronal communication between the left and the right hemisphere of the brain. In the history of a musician, there is always a starting point.
My mother pushed me. She pushed me in at 6, so I did 1 year of piano at 6. By 7, the next year, I learned how to read music, and I started playing guitar at 7. As a young child, I was forced, go practice. They sent me off to go practice, and I didn't want to. I wanted to go out playing and doing these other things. But I'm glad they pushed me, because I was on stage at a young age. I was performing at a young age. By 13, I was playing with Yamaha Canada with lessons, and I got to play in Japan. I wrote a song and got to play in a concert series.
I started with guitar through my cousin, but then I switched over to piano so I could learn how to read the sheet music. And then I switched to violin because I like the fact that there's no frets, so you can have many microtones. I tried learning wind instruments, saxophone and trumpet, but I don't have the lung capacity to do that. It's very, very difficult.
It was in the high school, and I remember that some guys having had a band, and they needed a drummer. And they were looking for a drummer, and well, I had the bravery to say, hey, I can play with you. But I never I never played a drum kit before, so it was my first time in a drum kit, and I started to play some songs. We did some covers, we played some covers, and it was really good.
Music brings us memories, images, sensations from the past, and what we experience in the present. What would become of us without music?
I listen to music when I walk, when I go on biking. Everything is really special when music is there.
Music is like the only way that people can communicate without the use of words. And many people use music to dance, and that's one way of communicating. I don't know how to dance, so I chose to play music, and that's my way of communicating. The endless drag of a dead rock boy. Then the sun coming down. Watch yourself, and something will drown. Being forgotten.
Easy and very cliche or whatever. It's literally your soundtrack, and the music you hear, it's how you identify as a person.
Depending on the mood, I have different soundtrack. I love listening to music while I walk to work, for example. When I feel inspired, I compose music and lyrics. It's great to shape something from beginning.
Music is life. Music is life for me. I'd be lost without it. I have, like you're seeing my walker here, I have multiple sclerosis, so I am disabled officially. And all of that would weigh heavily on me, a disability, unemployment. The only escape I have is meeting new friends, making new friends with you guys, seeing people, being social, getting to feel lighter by playing. This is the joy that I get, and this is why I'm here. And this is why I'm smiling instead of crying.